Hello, this is Natalie from Cutie Hills. So today I wanted to continue my speak about racism really, and all the schisms since my experience at the medicine festival. That's also, brought it up, hearing someone say, people of colour, and having that kind of gut feeling. So that gut feeling led me to a trail of thought. That gut sickness, not even feeling, sickness, has led me to this trail of thought. That if I feel that sickness, it was the lady. So I knew that she felt there was some kind of uncomfortableness when she heard her friend, whoever, say, "Oh, is that the people of colour's tent?" There was some kind of uncomfortableness in her. Yeah, that was her nervous system. Something sparked mine. Because then that's when I felt it, So it's taken me back to think that, if we have trauma, unresolved trauma from history, there's been so much history that has not been resolved, that our nervous systems are talking to each other. So whether they say that whether it's the oppressed or the oppressor, these traumas have not been healed within us. And we can still feel it talking to us within our digestive system, whether we want to deny it, and say if we hear something that makes us feel uncomfortable, again, that uncomfortableness becomes a sickness. So it has a feeling of sickness. We get it away. I don't want to hear it. It's not my problem anymore. It's not my shame or my this or the other. It's that discomfort. Even when I talk about it, I can feel that discomfort, So these are all kind of unresolved sicknesses, traumas, whatever you want to call it, blockages, humanitarian, felt humanitarian, because this has happened to all of us. We are all on this together. It's just one mass trauma that has happened, and cycles of it, different types of cycles. And I guess the medicine festival itself taught me that that's still a cycle within itself, If we say the privileged white people going to, different culture and taking on these kind of culture appropriation, and bringing these speakers back to speak to, a certain community, you can say a privileged white community, only, and not spreading this knowledge. It's almost the same kind of pattern, when you go through history, going to another country, taking on a different thing. I'm not here to blame. I am just here to speak the truth. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, question it. But there is a lot of history that has been unresolved. How do you think our ancestors, whether it's the person that was the slave master, you think that the slave master didn't have trauma? Of course he has trauma. What about the slave master's son, who's born into that, and then going from generations to generations to generation, and go forth with blacks, with the slaves? All that trauma, we're all carrying all that trauma in this earth, and all our nervous systems are speaking to one another. So it's for us to heal. Again, I'm always heal, and this is my perspective. I'm open to hear other perspectives, but this is how I feel at this moment in time. I feel it in my bones. So it's to go in there, go inside of us, feel into ourselves. If something makes us feel uncomfortable, why? Can you feel it? No judgment to it. And start noticing patterns before even people come close. You can feel our nervous systems talking and talking and talking. So again, it's to regulate, to understand it, to understand ourselves, to heal ourselves.